Is it time for you to enter your rich girl era? Well, if you ask me, I think the answer is yes. And so today I want to share with you 3 things that I wish I knew before entering my rich girl era that I think are really going to help you out on this journey to become the richest, hottest, best version of yourself. For those of you who are new here, my name is Tessabella, aka Billion Dollar Bella, and my goal is to help you level up your finances and glow up all around in your life. So today I'm sharing my 3 rich girl things that I wish I knew sooner so that hopefully you can really understand these and implement them in your life right now to see even better results than I have. First things first is that entering your rich girl era really has a lot less to do with a certain dollar amount and is so much more correlated to the energy that you give off and the mindset that you have. Now, of course, we also have to have money coming in, but I think it is super important that you understand that you are going to continue to sort of like repel, almost like 2 magnets that are, when you put the opposite sides towards each other and they're just pushing away from each other. That's what's going to happen if you don't have the right mindset. And now I know that this is so often overlooked because it seems like, oh, but how is that really going to bring me more money now? But I promise you, a money mindset is one of the most important things. And so I'm going to give you a quick exercise that I did when I was first trying to work on my money mindset that helped me a lot. And it was honestly just a really fun activity to do. So take a couple of minutes, listen to this, and then I challenge you to do this, especially if you have other people in your household. Like if you're a mom and you've got kids around, this is a really healthy way to teach them about a powerful money mindset. What you're going to do is choose a dollar amount. So let's just use the example of say $50. Go to the bank and get cash out in the form of ones, fives, $10 bills that total up that amount of money. Then what you're going to do is you're going to actually go around your life, your car, your closet, different items of clothing, and hide that money from yourself all around your environment. What this is going to do is it's going to allow you to start finding money all the time. This is subconsciously programming your mind to think money is all around me. Money comes to me so easily. Money is so accessible and it is constantly showing up for me. So I like to do this all the time. I hide money different places and find it. My boyfriend kind of jokes that I'm like a squirrel with acorns just tucking them away. But I find it so amusing and so powerful for my money mindset to find money and to reaffirm those affirmations that I tell myself all the time. The second thing that I wish I knew before entering my rich girl era is that it's probably never going to feel like enough. And here's the kicker, that's actually a great thing. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, but it just really has to be the way that you look at that particular impression. So here's what I mean is once you've set a goal, let's say to earn $100,000, once you've hit that goal, by then, your reality of what's possible has stretched so much that 100,000 probably doesn't feel quite as monumental as it did when you didn't have it. It's because there was so much of a gap between where you were and where you want to be. And so now you're at this new level where you've got maybe $100,000 and your next goal is a couple 100,000, 300,000. Whatever those numbers look like, you're going to constantly keep stretching what's possible. The reason that this is a good thing is because I want you to think about your mindset and your belief system as a pendulum. So it's going to swing back and forth all the time. And what happens is a lot of times if you are sitting there right now, not at all in the financial position that you want to be, and you're saying, I want to make $5 million next year. Now, it's not that that's impossible, but your mind is going to start seeking evidence. It's going to look for, okay, have you done it before? Have you done something that big before? Have you done something that hard before? It's going to start instantly seeking evidence and supporting facts that show that that's possible. And if it's not able to find enough supporting evidence, that's when it starts to get a little bit more challenging. You'll probably feel a bit more resistance. You'll probably start to doubt yourself more. You'll probably start to feel some of that imposter syndrome creeping up on you. And so if you've ever felt any of those feelings, a lot of times you can fix the problem by creating more proof and evidence for yourself. So that's why it's really important to start completing things that you say you're going to do, because every single time you complete a task, especially if it's something challenging, you're proving to yourself that you've done something challenging before and you can do it again. You're creating this big filing cabinet full of evidence and proof that you can do challenging things. So it is really important that you remember that it probably won't ever feel like enough, but that's a good thing because it's just continuing to reinforce for yourself what's possible in the next step. But that being said, it is really important, and I don't want you to overlook how crucial it is to appreciate how far you've come and often reflect and give yourself credit for what you have accomplished, because it can fall into a negative place if you're constantly reaching for the next thing and it just never feels fulfilling. That's on the bad end, so we don't want to go there, but it is great to keep pushing yourself to the next higher level. And the third and final thing that I wish I knew is set milestones for yourself. And as you complete them, then move on to the next thing. There's something called shiny object syndrome, which is where you're instantly drawn to all of these different things. And before you know it, you're really haphazardly doing 10 or 15 different things instead of just putting all of your energy, attention, and effort towards one thing and doing it well. So I encourage you regularly to not fall into the trap of doing too many things all at once, and instead really focus on certain milestones that you can master within one or two things. And as you bust through those milestones, you move into the next phase or whatever you want to work on next. I promise you that if you can stay more focused, you are going to achieve at such a higher level. If you guys want me to do a video where I break down exactly how I accomplish all of my goals, I would love to draw this out for you, because I use a really specific formula every time, and it has helped me to achieve at a much higher level very quickly. And I know it could do the same for you too. So maybe I'll just do that video anyways and give you guys a nice crash course on how to achieve at a higher level. But let me know if you would like it down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the 3 things I wish I knew before I stepped into my rich girl era. I cannot wait to see you in the next video. While you're here, be sure to subscribe and share this with someone that you think would love to hear about what to do before they step into their rich girl era.